Hey YouTube, Dream Projects here, and I think you guys are ready for, or would have taught. I think you guys could start if and else, even though it's a bit hard. I mean, it's not that hard. Like, more advanced Python expressions and stuff will be harder. But I'll just show you something today, okay? So, let's just have this, okay? A equals 6 and B equals 4. If A plus B equal 10, print true. Else, print false. I mean, this looks hard at first glance. I mean, it looks easy, but it's kind of complicated if you're a beginner. I mean, when I was a beginner, I pretty much forgot it all the time. I forgot how to do it all the time, but now I know. So that's good, actually. I mean, it's one of the most fabulous, amazing, and important functions in Python, I guess. I mean, yeah. Without it, it would be so hard that, like, Netflix couldn't even make their website. Disney Plus couldn't make their website. A bunch of companies, logins, Starbucks, millions of, or I don't know about millions, but thousands of websites are affected if and else weren't a function. So, I mean, it's really important, and it obviously gets harder and harder the more you advance in Python, but yeah. And if you're interested in hacking, by the way, hacking is like really, really, really advanced Python. So if you want to do hacking, learn a lot of Python, and yeah. Usually C++ or C++ or C or other languages are meant for hacking. Really, Python's not meant for hacking that much, but it's mostly made to like make websites, but Java's also used more often. But let's get to the point. So let me show you another example here. So over here, let's do C is 8. Okay, so now I assign my value, and D is 9, okay? And then what I do is, I want to make it so it prints true if A plus B is actually equal to 17. So, and if they get it wrong, or if it's not equal to 17, then I'll say false. Or 16 maybe. I'll do it with 16. So I'll just do if C and D because those are my variables. C and D are my variables, so I do if C plus D, and this 2 equals, so many people get confused with this, but I'm going to sort this all out. 2 equal signs is a Boolean, basically. I mean, it shows if the answer, but 1 equal sign assigns a value. 2 equal signs shows the answer of it. It basically computes it. And 1 equal sign assigns the value. So if I do if C plus D, which is 8 plus 9, or I don't even think you need to do that. 9, you could just do 9 plus 6 equals 14, or 14. Put a colon. It's very important. Print true. So when I run it, it's gonna print true, because 9 plus 6 is equal to 14. That's why. It's a Boolean. So basically a Boolean. This part, not if and else. It's called if and else because there's if and then else. And then I'll go a little deeper into this, okay? So let's just go C where we were before. C plus D. If it is equal to 15, and then you need to have a colon. I mean, if you get a colon even once, it's all gone for you. You're gone. Python's gonna like be like, what? What do I do? I don't know that code. I mean, oops. Not equal to 50. So I guess I'll need to print false instead. Unless I want to get my information wrong. And then I go back here, and then I go else, print false. Or, yeah. But if you are curious, or you're a good thinker like me, or a curious thinker like me, or a critical thinker like me, or just not like me, or if you want to know something that I'm trying to say, you might notice that, what if they enter 17? What will happen? What if the thing is 17? Because right now, if I do this, forget about that top thing. Or actually, just put this on hashtags. Hashtag. Okay, so hashtag. Actually, nah, it looks dull. I don't like dull stuff. So yeah, it printed false because this doesn't make sense, right? If 9 plus 8 is equal to 15, print false. Else, print false. You can't do else print true, because what if they do? What if it's 18 instead? I mean, this won't even work, actually. This just doesn't make sense. Now it actually does make sense. And you probably won't be thinking about me. But you know what? Because you probably haven't done input user yet, which I will be discussing in the next video. Stay tuned to watch that one. But anyways, you might be wondering what I'm saying, but just watch the video and you'll pretty much figure it out. More advanced, but even Netflix uses it, so hey. I even created a website, or like a thing, like a website about movies, where they enter login, sign up page. It's pretty complicated, but I'll show you one day. One day. Remember to put colons at the beginning, after else, then after your statement over here, and then print false. It printed false, but yeah. So it's pretty much how you do if and else, but there's something else to it, okay? Let's just start a new project here. Okay, oops. Yeah, why not? It doesn't matter really. So, so let's do A equals 4, B equals 7, and I guess why not just go with C? C equals, we'll just go with 5, I guess. And then, yeah. Well, actually, we won't need C. I guess we could do this. Because that would be that'd be like too advanced, I mean, for this one. Okay, so let's start. If A plus B is equal to 12, colon, print true, right? Because that means it's true. Else, you could do print false, right? But I don't want that. Now, if you do more advanced stuff, then there's something called elif. It's else and if. It's basically another if. Elif A plus B, or oops, B equals 14, print false. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, this will be more used in input user. It's a video. Go check that out on my channel. It's fascinating, man. Fascinating. I just mentioned it, but it's just so fascinating. It's just stuck in my head. I know. And then else. Oops. I need the colon. Print. False. Like it seems random, but once you see my video on the input user, then you'll see how it makes sense. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the basics of Python. Thanks.